throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Smash, 52 blue.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown Raiders. Dante Thornton. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Jaguars nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion, the tight end. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Lamar changing the play.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now it's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jackson. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Up to midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On the double. Shot. Ready.
Quick throw here to Johnston. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Yellow.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Raiders at 10-4 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Down. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and run for it. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, first and goal. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing is Jackson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Come on, set.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
560. Set. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Complete to Johnston here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
yellow,
50-yard line.
Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set. Go.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here we go. Set. 33. Set.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow. Go. Set.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position.
Smith, red. Hut.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jaguars 14.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
180. Nice shot.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Rail, yellow. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. this one down just shy of the 20.
Ready,
First
set.
and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
At the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's wheeled in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a lead now up to 14.
Jaguars 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Looking long for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 41-yard gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And Jackson throwing once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to a turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson now. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Red, cycle. Set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Slide through. Trouble 38. Here we go. We're going to do some center. 45. White. 6. Mega. Fury. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Hut.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And he was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To Gordon, out left. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Now Lamar changing the look. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Down. 33. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Blue striker. 60 red. Set.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Again, 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
An audible here to get a new look. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Striker. 3-3. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Set. 50, green.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Raiders 38, Jaguars 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air. Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
4th down, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
shot here on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They're going option play on third down. And this will be a Jaguars first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. And how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The Jaguars on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Green Jack. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ready, set.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Let's go. 52, ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And they set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The drive will start with an option going left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 now from the 21. The Jackson going to run again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Buchanan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Set. 45. Wyatt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Johnston. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the Raiders offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Raiders will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
52. Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Raiders, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year.